Hey everybody, Twin Diggers here, Pat and Pam.
Yeah!
Today is the first day of our metal detecting season. It's absolutely gorgeous in the state of Minnesota. We're reached 75, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon right now, so we came prepared for it and have dressed in layers, and it's pretty warm out here. But the greatest thing about being able to come back to this open permission is the places we could not get into last summer are all down. So if you want to just kind of pan out a little bit, all of the tall grass, all the weeds, bushes, buckthorn, everything is trampled. So we were really able to get in here to a different section of the property to see what we could find. Now, the area that we worked in today was an old chicken coop area and where the old barn used to be. And we did find a couple of cool items, but still we retrieved a lot out of the earth, which is, we always enjoy doing that. So nothing serious, but we do have some really cool finds. One of them we're gonna need help identifying, I think, that cool thing. So we'll start out with this first. Pam hit this. This is all copper, and it's two different sections. It was close by each other. Try to lift her up here without making a mess. There we go. So you can see all these insulators. Two of them still have some kind of a rubber capping on them. It may even be metal. What's interesting about these is they do have a patent date on here. If you want to zoom in on that, Pam. And then I'm going to turn it over. I did look these up. And the name on this, it's a Knox. This one's a 411. So it's a Knox 411. So we put the patent number in Google and brought it up, and these were patented in 1929. And I think usually the thing is it's 5 or 10 years as far as aging, possibly. So these are either were here on this property in 29 or possibly up to 1939, which is still old. So this is all entwined, and we're going to see if the owners want these, and if not, we're going to cut all the wiring off and scrap the copper, and then
Probably take a sawzall knife and cut that. Yeah, cut the screwy thing off there too. That's really dangerous.
Or some people will screw these in on the top of fence posts and repurpose them that way as well. So this was a real neat find for us. The other thing that Pam found, which is just amazing, is this item. If anybody knows what this would have been used for, the whole inside of this knob is hollow, and obviously it attached to something.
Probably a barn, I'm assuming, because we're right where the barn was, but
I don't know what it protected something, whatever it was, but this was probably the coolest thing that we found as well today.
Yeah, so if anybody knows what that is, boy, we'd appreciate it, because that is really neat.
It's very unique. And then our other great find we'll get to, which you can see right here. And Pam found this, and this is brass horse tack. And this is how it came out of the ground, just like that. We're in a sand base area, and there's a lot of drainage on the hills that we're on, so nothing really sits in certain areas and rusts. Anyone has an idea of the age on that, please let us know. That's a cool find.
Yes, that's beautiful.
And I think we'll start here and kind of go this way.
Okay.
Pam found a pit while she was digging and found this beautiful lid to something. I'm going to guess maybe this was Fiesta ware.
That's
just looking at the color of it.
It may be Fiesta ware. It's hard to say.
And boy, if we had the rest of that other missing
piece.
And
look at the lid handle. It looks like it's a twisty rose or something.
We tried to look for the broken piece, and we just could not recover it. Otherwise,
that is really pretty.
I'd definitely be gluing that. Pam got a hit on this old, is it arrow?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, hunting arrow.
Yeah, you pull it in there and pull it back. She got an old hunting arrow. This is some kind of lid. We're not sure what this was for, but it's pretty cool. At first, we thought it was a license plate, but still, it's in really good
and
condition.
it's got enamel on the outside, so
Yeah.
went to something, maybe a stove or who
It's
knows.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
Pam found our only ball jar lid, and of course the milk glass inside was broken out of it. This really cool old hinge.
Or door handle.
Door handle. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, yep, door handle.
Isn't that awesome?
Ooh, that was neat. Just some, we got some scrap iron. I'll throw that over there. Always finding manure spreader chains. So we found these. And this really odd chain. Boy, this baby's old. Look at the rust, or it's all crumbling. This had some type of a brass cover on it, or a lid, and we're not sure what that was for. It's obviously seen its better days. Look at how rusted out that is.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's different. Not as many nails today, thank goodness. A big bolt, but we did get a few little nails here and some wire. We actually didn't bring all the wire that we dug. We found quite a bit of old barbed wire that we pulled up, but we were so far out in the field we weren't going to haul all that in, so we put it in another junk pile that was on this property. It's just too much to carry out. This is really neat, Pam. This is for an old Haynes horse
Hames.
And what was interesting about this is not only is it hand forged, but there was a root growing all the way through here, and we had to cut it on both ends, and we had a hard time trying to get that root out of here. But that was a real cool find, Pam. That was really neat. And then I found this with the old leather still attached, a piece of a horse harness. So that was cool. Let me see if I can get this without knocking everything over. Pam found this old copper tube, so that'll bring some money. Recycle that. Set that there. This old tin, we dug a bunch of this stuff up. Just bits and pieces of it. Could have been on a roof. A lot of people cut pieces. They would use it to patch holes. And I found this big honker too. So, not sure what that was for. I'm sure some kind of siding on a barn. This thing was interesting. This was all intact, but it kept falling apart when I went to pull it out. Does anybody know what that would have been for?
Maybe like a
thinking
furnace
like a
screen
heater.
or something, or
Some kind of a, I don't know.
yeah,
It's
that's,
cool.
that's really neat.
Yeah, it's very different, and it's sharp. We found more of these udders for milking cows. For the machines, you put it in there, and I don't know how it all worked, but we always call them cow udders, milking udders. Just a few trashy things, a couple cans. Miller Lite, Pepsi, no idea.
That looks like a pie tin there.
You know it does.
That's a big old pie tin.
Yeah, pie tin. There's some other bebop junk. Lids, an old Hilux lid, 7-Up, that's fairly new, a couple other lids. But this was fun. Minnesota Vikings. And it's some kind of a vinyl patch. So I'm gonna clean that up because the owners of this land, they're Vikings fans. So I'm gonna
That is really cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean that up. Just some junk that was flying around. Not much glass. I found this broken. It's like an old beer bottle. The date on it is 1990. So we're gonna get that out of there and recycle it. I did just find one little piece of pottery. So, and it was in an odd spot. So, you know, a lot of times animals will pick things up and carry it. And speaking of animals, we're pretty sure these are deer jaws, because there are tons of deer tracks and deer poop out here. So this one's been around a while. This one, I don't know how old it would be, but I just think the teeth on them are They're cool.
Yeah, and we found them in separate places.
Yeah.
So Pat found this one, and I found this one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
And,
weird.
you know, we looked all over the deer trails out here. We walked for sheds, and we couldn't find any. And there's a ton of wild turkeys out here, and we couldn't hear that either, or see that either. An old ball cap. I'm sure it's fairly modern, from the 80s. This big, and I'm not going to touch it because I have my gloves on, but this big piece of
A piece of iron pipe or something.
on there. A lot of wire. We found a lot of wire like this. We just brought a little piece along to show you. Pam got this wonky hinge that she found, and then she found this pipe that was for something. Probably
that's more
electrical
modern. Yeah,
fence, maybe, with the screws on the top.
could be. Yeah, it could be.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then I just found this. This was surface and all the brush. I don't know what it went to, but it's nothing old for sure. Let me come back over this way.
Okay.
That up there. I should just sit at the picnic table.
I know. It's so beautiful out
I
here.
think this is something to a wrench, but I'm not sure. It has 40 on it, dash.
It's really heavy.
It looks like, but I don't know. It looks like it could have been to an old wrench. Any ideas, anyone? Don't know. Another pipe with some kind of a screw thing on it. An old fuse, which we find a lot of. Love the old ones with the glass on the top and the porcelain around the bottom. This thing is really in bad shape. Pam found this. Look at that baby. I'm sure this was also used for straps on something at the farm.
It's
So
cool.
we got that. Really, for us, for our first outing out, we kind of always expect to find things like this. And that's all right, because we dig it all. And like I said, we'll see if the home owners want these. And there's a couple things we're going to use to repurpose for our bird projects. I wanted to let you know it was a very long winter in Minnesota. We had a major blizzard storm a week ago. A lot of people got anywhere from 12 to 2 feet of snow, and we're just blessed to be able to be out here today, and with the warmth, everything is melted away. So we did work on projects over the winter. We followed everybody's digging videos. We kind of got hooked on lawn care videos, which I really enjoy, because it's kind of the same thing. You see it a mess and you clean it up, and then you look at it afterwards and kind of reflect on the work that you did to help pull things out of the ground.
And we have new permissions we're excited about.
Yeah.
So those will be happening soon.
So we're hoping the weather's going to stay with us. Now, it's supposed to only be 50 tomorrow, but it is spring here, so you never know. So this is our first outing out, and I do want to give one channel a plug, and it's actually a farming channel, and it's Country View Acres. And Evan and his wife are starting out owning a farm. They took it from ruins to making it a beautiful homestead, and it's been very fascinating to watch. They're in the southern part of Illinois, so if you have a chance, check them out. They're really great people, and it was very fun watching them over the winter and seeing all their livestock, and so that was great.
And especially all their hard work.
Oh, they're just phenomenal team, and they both work. So, it's just a great watch. So thank you everyone else for your videos that we've been watching, all your metal detecting videos. It gets us through these long winters, but thank goodness we have projects that we work on with a lot of the things that we find. And we'll be posting pictures on our Twin Diggers Minnesota Facebook page of our winter art projects, and also of our still photos of today's find. So sis, it was great spending the afternoon out with you on this beautiful day.
It was awesome.
Yeah. So thank you everyone so much. It's good to be back, and
Happy 2026, everybody.
no doubt. Thank you all so much, and take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.